What if I told you that a story could be more powerful than starvation, more convincing than scientific proof, more comforting than reality itself? All around the world, there are stories people don't just tell, but build their entire lives upon. Beliefs so potent they can make you ignore your own eyes, defy common sense, and even walk willingly toward danger. These are the operating systems for entire civilizations, passed down through generations. Today, we're not here to mock, but to understand. Let's explore that thin, blurry line where profound faith meets what the rest of the world calls absurd. Imagine this. You're in a place where children are malnourished, sleeping on the streets. Right beside them, a healthy cow wanders freely. This cow could feed a family for a week, but no one dares touch it, because in parts of India, the cow is not just an animal, it's a god on four legs. It is considered more sacred than the starving humans around it. This isn't just tradition, it's a belief that places a symbol above survival itself. Or consider this. A belief that the entire universe, with its billions of galaxies, was created just 6,000 years ago, that dinosaurs roamed the earth with humans, and that all scientific evidence to the contrary from fossils to the light from distant stars is either a divine test or a massive conspiracy. This isn't some fringe theory. In some places, it shapes school curriculums and public policy, demanding that we unsee what science has shown us. This defiance of the physical world continues in smaller, but no less passionate ways. In Italy, some believe a porcelain statue of the Virgin Mary literally weeps real tears. Scientists test it and find nothing but condensation or olive oil. But for the faithful, it's a miracle. They travel the world not to question, but to believe, proving that sometimes seeing isn't believing. Believing is seeing. For some, faith isn't just a matter of the heart or mind. It's a war waged on the battlefield of the body. In some American Christian sects, worshippers handle venomous snakes and drink poison. They believe true faith makes them immune. When someone dies and they do, it's not seen as a failure of faith, but as martyrdom, a glorious testament to their devotion. This embrace of pain is echoed in the Philippines, where every Easter, some believers nail themselves to crosses with real nails, real blood, and unimaginable pain. They believe this suffering earns them forgiveness. And then there are Jehovah's Witnesses, who refuse life-saving blood transfusions, even for their own children. A belief about what flows in your veins can cost you your life, all because of a rule in a sacred book. And in its darkest form, this battleground consumes others. There is a horrific belief in parts of Africa that sleeping with a virgin and cure a man of HIV. It's not a metaphor. It is a belief that fuels unspeakable violence against young girls, a ritual that attempts to use an innocent body to override biology, leaving devastation in its wake. But what if the belief isn't about enduring this world, but escaping it entirely? What if the promise is a different reality? According to Scientology, 75 million years ago, an alien overlord named Xenu blew up billions of his people with hydrogen bombs, and their tormented souls, or thetans, now cling to us, causing all our problems. The only solution? Pay thousands of dollars for auditing sessions to clear them. This isn't a niche fairy tale. It's a global, celebrity-endorsed enterprise. And what about the ultimate promotion? The Mormon Church teaches that righteous men can become gods after death, ruling over their own planets, populated by their multiple spiritual wives. It's a promise of cosmic patriarchy, an eternal destiny preached not as a metaphor, but as a literal blueprint for the afterlife. This yearning for another world reached its tragic conclusion with Heaven's Gate, a group who believed a UFO was hiding behind a comet, waiting to take them to a higher plane. To get on board, they had to leave their earthly containers behind. So, 39 people, dressed in matching outfits and brand new sneakers, willingly took their own lives. They didn't see it as an end, but as a graduation, a journey to the stars, guided by a belief that rewrote the very definition of death, from holy cows to cosmic kings. These beliefs may sound bizarre to an outsider, but they are not born from foolishness. They are born from a deeply human need. The need for answers in the face of the unknown, for community in a lonely world, and for purpose in what can feel like a meaningless existence. They are stories that give life structure and death a purpose, wrapped in ritual, music, and the fear of what lies beyond. The real danger isn't belief itself, but blind belief. It's the moment a belief system demands we stop questioning, stop thinking, and stop caring about the evidence right in front of us. The line between profound faith and dangerous delusion is perhaps drawn by a single question. Am I allowed to doubt? Because what is defended as divine truth today, with passion and even violence, might just become the forgotten folklore of tomorrow.